Hi Sacred Souls, welcome to my channel Sacred Intuition 111 and let's get an angel message. Let's see what your angels want you to focus on, and we're going to clarify with this tarot deck. I'm going to move it to the side. And let's see, what's the message for you on this beautiful day? I hope it's sunny out where you are. Well, there it is. That was a sneaky one. What I'm also getting, and I was picking up on this energy, but I might also do a tarot message on this. It seems like some kind of codependencies are coming into balance. And yeah, something is changing when it comes to traditions. But let's see. Look at this. That's like so weird. Reality check. No way. Okay. Assessment, exploration, honesty, determination. Well, in the reverse, it is, what is it? Indifference, inactive, misguided, unmotivated. So, no way. And I just saw a reel that literally was like a cat meme. I have to think about this now. And it's like, what is going on with this? Like, I hate that. I might have to put a blanket. Anyways, and number 31, which is also Emperor energy, but not only. For me, it is also the World and Wheel of Fortune energy. Okay, very interesting. No, Hermit. It's the end of holding back. It's embracing your own unicorn energy. And now it makes so much sense that I was talking about like breaking away from like codependencies, things that kept you stuck, and something coming into balance. Yeah, you're reassessing like what really matters. You have really come into your flying butterfly phase, because once the butterfly comes out of the cocoon, they still have to learn how to fly. Like they need this little bit of time. And about the meme that I was thinking about, it was like, how to draw a unicorn. You draw a horse and then a horn. Well, but if I don't know how to draw a unicorn, well, then you draw... No, wait. No, how to draw a horse. You draw a unicorn and then you erase the horn. Well, but if I don't know how to draw a unicorn, well, then you just draw. Just draw a horse and then a horn. It is so funny. And what if I cannot draw a horn? Well, then you just draw a unicorn and erase the horse. It is so funny. So basically, at least in my mind, it is funny. Basically, you're reassessing what needs to be gone and what is actually supporting you, okay, to move forward. Because with the horse energy, I'm also getting like the rider energy from the Lenormand. And it's like, really, if you held back being inactive, like pursuing maybe your mission or a creative project or whatever it might be, a certain life goal that you have, whether this is love, whether this is career, whether this is, I don't know, maybe you always wanted to go travel to a certain country. And maybe you didn't feel the motivation. And now all of a sudden, your angels are telling you, hey, what is it that makes you this unicorn? And what should you maybe pursue? Explore it. Explore what should be part of your reality. And I absolutely love this. Be the unicorn, be the butterfly. Wise decision, accurate, brilliant, organized, validated. Whatever decision you're making, your angels are letting you know that this is absolutely the right one, okay? Gosh, I love it already. What about this reality check? Tell me about the reality check. I'm also wondering right now. Let me check something real quick. Let me check this little booklet and let's see what maybe there's another message. Because it also talks about the color activation often in these cards. And the color, does it? Yeah, is golden green. And the golden energy is invoking the practical side of your being. The color green is assisting you with having an open and honest dialogue with yourself. I love it. I love it very much. That's so funny. And that fits exactly the meme kind of energy because it's kind of sassy, right? And it literally says here, there are times when your angels may seem to get a little sassy with you. Sometimes the messages are lovingly saying if you want to save money, stop spending. Or if you want to be physically healthier, go for a walk or change your diet. So maybe those are also things that you've done. What is it that you want to see a change in your reality? And now your angels are encouraging you to be that unicorn. Do it. If you want to travel to a certain country, do it. You can do it. 100%. If you think about doing your own YouTube channel, do it. Or maybe you already have a platform and maybe you have a certain idea. I just had an idea that was actually my original idea. And you can stay tuned to it because I'm going to be starting somewhat of a podcast that I'm going to be, putting out here on YouTube. But maybe at some point I'm also going to put it on Spotify. Not sure how I'm going to call it yet, but I have some ideas. Anyway, but that's it. Like, don't just keep those ideas in your head. Like, go for it. If you want to be healthier, go and change something that is improving your health. Okay. Or if you really want a life partner, get out of the house. This is loving. Oh, these are loving but direct messages from your guardian angels. To help you change your life, remember your angels will never speak angrily or harshly to you. But if it takes a metaphorical unicorn dancing in rainbows to get your attention, so be it. Now is the time to have a heart-to-heart chat with yourself about the actions you are or aren't taking versus the experiences you wish to have. Beautiful. Okay, so I was spot on anyway. And yeah, it's about balancing out what like negative patterns that might have kept you stuck. Maybe a not so healthy eating pattern, all right? Eating habit. Maybe you continuously always started late night snacking. No judgment, but of course, if you tend to want to maybe lose weight, that just makes it harder, right? Why am I saying this? I was guilty of it. So I can relate. Or having a sweet tooth. Or some of you might not have a sweet tooth, but you just love those salty, crisp chips, right? And yeah. Anyway, and it's now about like balancing everything in moderation. That's what I'm hearing. It's all about moderation. Of course, if you always desire to travel to a country, but you might be absolutely afraid to travel alone, well, then yes, it might not be a smart idea to go and explore the Amazonas, the Amazon by yourself or climb Mount Everest, but maybe do something else. Maybe go to a neighboring country. Or if you're living in the United States, you're going to a neighboring state and then you just do a trip there. And once you feel safe with that, then you can go and just, for me, it's just easier to explain when it comes to traveling because there are different levels on how to go about it. Some people also mesh really well with it to just be dropped into the cold water because you just have to swim. Okay. And I can tell you one thing, I have been a solo traveler for almost all my life. I haven't traveled that much in the last 2 years, but I'm going to change that again. Actually, for 2026, that's actually one of my goals as well. This is why I can also use these kind of metaphorical things. And now I completely lost my thought there. But anyway, yeah, some just need to be dropped into the water just to swim. And yes, as a solo traveler, you might be afraid that you're going to be alone. You're not alone. You cannot imagine how many solo travelers are out there. And you know what? You experience more from these countries that you're going to if you're traveling by yourself. And 100%, if you want to, you'll always meet people. 100%. Not a shadow of doubt. Don't be scared. Or if it makes you feel safer, sign up for a group course, like a group trip. That's a smart choice. For instance, I'm still contemplating going to South Africa, and honestly, by myself, yeah, I don't know. That's even something where I'm like, and I also still want to go to Colombia. I really want to go to Colombia. It has been on my list for the longest time. And Brazil and Mexico. But then on the other hand, I've been to Australia, New Zealand, Costa Rica, Panama, like all over. And I've done it by myself, right? Well, Australia and New Zealand I actually did with a friend. But I would have done it by myself. That's that easy peasy. Really cool countries to travel to. So, dear angels, tell us a little bit about this reality check. Six of Pentacles, yeah. It's about like looking for a balance, right? That's so funny because I was talking about balance. And it's about like finding something that is reciprocating to you. It's like equally giving you something back in return. Look, now I have like gold on my fingers. For some reason, I feel like you're going to strike gold. Honestly, once you're going for this. Once you're exploring this and you're going for it and with like some determination. And it's going to lead to some beautiful equal give and take for you. And you are going to, maybe you're going to start a new hobby. Maybe, you are creating a new business, right? It could be anything. It could be, or maybe being really clear on what you desire in a life partner, right? Yeah, look at this. High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but yeah. We see the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. It's about pursuing what sparks emotions within you, like positive. It's like a creative idea. No way. And it was 11:11 on my clock. On my watch. No way. This is wild. Okay. Yeah, 11:11. It's a wish that you're pursuing and you're putting into action. Yes, it might take a little bit longer with the Knight of Pentacles, but nonetheless, you're moving. Okay, so it's about trusting your intuition and your inner guidance system. And your angels are going to be by your side as you're working on this. Maybe it's also exploring like new friendships with who you can work and continue to work on your intuitive abilities. What else? Okay, I love this. Am I guided to use any other deck? You know what? I do feel guided to use the Sacred Stained Lenormand because it's calling to me because it's kind of aligned with the unicorn energy. Tell me about the reality check. Yeah, it's about your foundations. It's about your safety. It's about, it's a new beginning. Maybe you are even contemplating on relocating. Like literally with a house and the stork can be like moving house, like moving to a new location. This golden thingies are irritating me. Yeah. It's about like closing old chapters. Okay. Yep. Okay. The feminine energy. Well, for some of you. Now this is, it's a bit odd because like this is like a side message. For some of you, this reality check is actually going to lead to like building a house, building a family. And the garden, it's public. Okay. Tell me a little bit about the Six of Pentacles, please. No way. It's a feminine. Yeah, it's because the feminine is also very giving, right? But it's also about receiving energy. And but you can only receive if also something or someone is also giving to you. And this is about exploring that. The Tower. Yeah, this could be going cross borders as well, but this is also like standing alone. How about the High Priestess? Whoops. The Ship. Like, honestly, for some of you, you are literally going to be traveling. Yeah. The traveling to something unknown. But it's going to lead to a happy surprise. And the Eight of Pentacles. And everything in divine timing. This is beautiful. I really do like this. And it's coming at the right time. And everything is going to work out. And it's coming with an ending. But do not be afraid of this ending. Because any ending is leading to a new beginning. Yeah. It's like the end of being stuck in maybe societal expectations or limiting belief sets. That is ending out. That's what I'm getting very, very strongly here. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely go for it. You have the get going energy from your angels. Anything else that wants to come through? Because Three of Wands, what you've been waiting for the whole time, this is coming in. Your ships are coming in. I'm going to leave it right here. Honestly. Yeah. After you felt there was a missed opportunity, this is coming around. It's coming in. 100%. Like the Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Like especially if you felt in love, like you were not getting what you wanted, you're becoming very clear as to what you desire. And as you become clear in what you desire, you're drawing it in automatically. But it's not only about love. This is how it works with everything in your life. If you have a clear goal on where you want to go in your career, and you're just gonna do it. And a friend of mine, she just posted this. She is an entrepreneur. And she literally said that this year, she actually decided to, she realized that nothing's going to change if she's not going to put action into it. So strip away those limiting beliefs that are keeping you entrapped in a place that you've already outgrown. You have outgrown the cocoon. You might have been in a hermit's energy this whole year, but you're now ready to spread your wings. That wheel is turning and the balance is being restored. I'm absolutely glad that this angel message came out for today. I'm sending you all the very best. And yeah, let me know how this resonates. Really, it does help. especially if you put like comments in the comment section. I really love to engage with you. But of course, only do what you feel comfortable doing. And yeah, let's see how this goes and as we continue to grow. Take care. Bye bye.